I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted it for a minute. There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. A simple rule dictates my buying. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Games are won by players who focus on the playing field, not by those whose eyes are glued to the scoreboard. Fear is the most contagious disease you can imagine. You've got to keep control of your time. You can't unless you say no. You can't let people set your agenda in life. Tell me who your heroes are and I'll tell you who you'll turn out to be. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. You shouldn't own common stocks if a 50% decrease in their value in a short period of time would cause you acute distress. I try to buy stock in business that are so wonderful that an idiot can run them because sooner or later, one will. When a management with reputation for brilliance tackles a business with a reputation for bad economics, it is the reputation of the business that remains intact. Money saved is money that can be invested to grow over time. Your savings should be invested into great businesses that will compound your wealth. Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. Loss of focus is what worries Charlie and me. When we contemplate investing in businesses that in general look outstanding, all too often, we've seen the value stagnate in the presence of hubris, or of boredom that cause the attention of managers to wander. Don't watch the market closely. If you're trying to buy and sell stocks, and worry when they go down a little bit, and think you should maybe sell them when they go up, you're not going to have very good results. In the long run, management stressing accounting appearance over economic substance usually achieve little of either. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Culture, more than rulebooks, determine how an organization behaves. People always ask me where they should go to work, and I always tell them to go to work for whom they admire most. I learned to get into the business only with people whom I like, trust, and admire. Never give up searching for the job that you're passionate about. Not doing what we want in the name of greed is very poor management of our lives. In the world of business, the people who are most successful are those who are doing what they love. Intensity is the price of excellence. When major declines occur, they offer extraordinary opportunities to those who are not handicapped by debt. I'm not interested in cars, and my goal is not to make people envious. Don't confuse the cost of living with the standard of living. Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. There comes a time in life where you ought to start doing what you want. Take a job that you love. You will jump out of bed in the morning. I think you're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it'll look good in your resume. Isn't that like saving up sex for your old age? If you buy things you do not need, soon you'll have to sell things you do need. If you're in a habit of overspending, it's critically important to break the habit now. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. You can't borrow money at 18 or 20% and come out ahead. Time in the market is more important than timing the market. The earlier you start investing, the more times you can multiply your wealth. By the age of 10, I'd read every book in the Omaha Public Library about investing, some twice. You need to fill your mind with the various competing thoughts and decide which makes sense. Then you have to jump in the water, take a small amount of money, and do it yourself. Investing on paper is like reading a romance novel versus doing something else. You'll soon find out whether you like it. The earlier you start, the better. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Imagine that you had a car, and that was the only car you'd have for the entire lifetime. Of course, you'd care for it well, changing the oil more frequently than necessary, driving carefully, etc. Now consider that you only have one mind and one body. Prepare them for life, care for them. You can enhance your mind over time. A person's main asset is themselves, so preserve and enhance yourself. Look at the market fluctuations as your friend rather than your enemy. Profit from folly rather than participate in it. A home should be the greatest asset for most people. Life is like a snowball. The important thing is finding wet snow and a really long hill. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours and you'll drift in that direction. I had a great teacher in terms of profession in Ben Graham. I was lucky enough to get the right foundation very early on. And then, basically, I didn't listen to anybody else, and I go out and do what I believe I should be doing. I'm not influenced by what other people think. The best chance to deploy capital is when things are going down. The climate of fear is your best friend for investing. Those who invest only when commentators are upbeat end up paying a heavy price for meaningless reassurance. Rule number 1. Never lose money. Rule number 2. Never forget rule number 1. I believe in giving my kids enough so they can do anything, but not so much that they can do nothing.